A month into the war in Ukraine, and it's unclear how and when this tragedy will end. One thing that is clear is that the original Russian plan of a quick blitz and takeover of Ukraine was an unrealistic scenario. The plan called for Russian forces to besiege Kyiv from all directions, some of them even bearing Soviet marks, and then take over the Ukrainian capital. But while the Russians found themselves around Kyiv after a few days, going into the city has proven a totally different story.
A column was moving towards Kyiv. The column was big, but our ambush was organized. We destroyed the head of the column and went on to hit on their entire regiment. The soldiers worked the ambush perfectly.
The past few days have seen Russian forces retreating following several successful Ukrainian counterattacks, especially around the capital.
Our mechanical brigades, the artillery units, have improved their abilities. Their task is not to allow the enemy to get closer and give adequate resistance. The enemy is suffering heavy losses.
Ukrainian forces conducted successful counterattacks in the villages of Brobary, Irpin, and Makariv, pushing back Russian forces planning to attack Kyiv from the west, north, and east. While this is taking place just outside Kyiv, other forces are engaging the Russian army in Chernihiv, which sits on the main road from Belarus to Ukraine. It is the road meant to be used by Russia to supply its forces at the front, but it is unable to secure the road due to heavy resistance.
We will be clearing the villages of those evil forces who occupied them with their armored cars. According to our intelligence, there's a Russian battalion there.
It should be said that Russian forces still hold most of their positions and are not planning to go anywhere. Ukraine, with its offensive spirit and constant supply of ammunition from the west, is not showing any sign of surrendering. With this being the reality, suffering and death are there to stay.